Hey, William. How's it going? I don't think I can hear you. You can hear me. Look accurate. Yep, you're talking. Not here. Ah, now I can hear you. Nice. You have to push to talk? Wait, is it forcing you to do that? If that's a permission. If Discord is forcing you into push to talk, that might be a permission that I need to. Yeah, let me. Ha 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 ha! Of course. That as a priority speaker. There we go. I think I got it.
Push to talk. Oh no. I might have to reset some on my side again.
Okay. Should. No, now I'm doing weird stuff on the audio on the stream. That's fun. Sorry, I'm hearing crazy echo over here. If I sound weird, that's why.
Sound fine.
That just means I need to turn the monitoring off on some channel here. There we go. That should be better.
Okay, there we go. All right. I went. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm hoping that on the stream, can you still hear me, William?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Okay. Yes, I can.
All right, perfect.
Hopefully the stream can hear me as well, and it is pushing me through, capturing my audio through Discord, I'm hoping. But it looks like, oh, this is annoying. Why is my...
Yeah, it looks like you're pushing me out to the,
Yeah, it should be jumping between us. Is what should be happening. But it's not. Why is
Hello, Internet!
the grid view. So... Hey, David, how are you doing? We're mucking here with our settings, trying to get the audio and video set up correctly. Okay, what's going on? Why is it not focusing on my video? That's weird. I'm talking. It's registering that I'm talking, but it doesn't want to pop up my video. Wonder if that's priority speaker nonsense. Let's try that.
I don't know.
Giving myself all the permissions now. I don't know if I need to hang up.
Oh, technology's wonderful, isn't it?
Back.
Thanks. Thanks, David. David can hear both of us, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't know why the video doesn't want to focus in on me. That's really annoying. It's the whole reason I set up this other extra account, was so that it could capture the video and that the video wouldn't cleverly jump back and forth. Why is it not doing that?
Well, just to fill the void, I'm painting these wonderful little plastic trees I got from Michael's.
So,
this one is supposedly a petticoat palm, which I have no idea what actually looks like. So,
video seems kind of laggy too. I don't know what's going on. That's interesting. Focus. Yeah, it just does not really likes you, William. Really wants to show your video feed and not mine.
I don't know.
For reasons.
You think it would at least be switching back and forth as we talk or something?
Thanks.
I just tried turning off my video.
Oh,
All right.
Did jump back to me. I'm
All right,
turning 30 speed status.
let me see what happens if I turn mine back on now.
Okay. Good luck. We'll see. So, hi everybody. Just a little technical nonsense here as we try to figure this out. William is hopefully joining us, and if we get this right, stuff should jump back and forth between the two of us, and you should get to see us both. Hi, William.
All right, I'm back in. You try saying something, see if it takes back to you.
I'm here, and it still just doesn't. The video just...
The camera just loves me, I guess.
No, not doing it. That's hilarious. All right, well, then, in which case, I'm gonna give up on Oh, and my video feed is going crazy. Okay, I think I'm going to give up on this secondary machine nonsense and just accept the fact that some video will be inverted, which is weird, but whatever. Okay. I'm going to jump back here for a second. Bear with me.
No problem.
turn this on, and then everyone's going to be able to hear me. Hi, everyone. Yep, we're having a little audio nonsense going on here. You can probably now hear me and not William. Great. So... what did I... Okay.
Do you need me to keep saying stuff? I don't know if that helps or hurts it. Okay. I think I just heard myself go out over the stream there. Yeah.
So, that's bad news for the tunes, but maybe voices is more interesting than tunes. Excellent. We are now both audible again. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, we're figuring it out here as we go. I'm painting some 10mm fantasy figures here for my ongoing project of attempting to rebuild the game Battle Masters in smaller scale. Some of the other units sitting on my tray waiting for my attention. What are you working on, William?
I have just some miscellaneous Reaper stuff and some random Celtic warriors I decided to pick up just to be kind of ordinaries for random battles when I need to throw people out there. I just finished up my series of small plastic trees from the craft store.
Awesome. Come up a little bit, maybe. Okay, well, folks, appreciate the chatters letting us know how the quality of the stream is coming.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I think I've touched up the colors I want on here. Maybe I'm going to try, a little nut here, and try adding a little bit of color to the base. I have yellow. Nope.
So yeah, like we were saying before, we discovered nobody could hear us. I made a decision a couple of years ago. Yeah, to start painting the bases of my miniatures in bright colors. So
yeah,
instead of trying to make them look, fancier, blended in, as part of a philosophy of like they're game pieces on a table. So
I mean, the funny thing about Battle Masters is that the um so the knight unit it's white. Um Yeah, so the 3 knight units are color coded for some reason in the game, blue, yellow, and red. But I'm not sure it's actually important to the gameplay in any way. They don't ever move separately. Or not sure why they bothered, but trying to. If I ever end up playing this game with somebody who actually knows the game and like look like like the game.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I had a
Orange
similar-
and I'm getting peach.
Great. Yeah, I had a similar thing when I repainted the some of the miniatures from those D&D board games, so the Castle Ravenloft, etc. They're molded in specific colors of plastic, and since I didn't really play the games, it's like, is there significance, or is it just these are financially where it just made the most sense? Like, is white plastic a faction in the game, or is it just a choice?
Yeah. I mean, they definitely used a couple different colors in Battle Masters. And in some cases, it was just like, yep, orcs should be green, and beastmen ended up like dark purple for whatever reason. And all the Imperial units are generally gray. But I don't know why those 3 units of knights they decided we're going to go bright colors. But they did. You know what? That's what I should have just gone with the brighter green. Yeah. And I always like to spread some black paint and clean up the edges.
And in case anyone out there noticing, yes, I do just use craft paint from the craft store. I'm a monster that way.
I feel like that's the pro choice, actually. It's like every time I come back to painting after having not done it for a couple of months, the process of throwing out all of the little bottles that have dried out, and then what do I need to reorder? Like craft stuff works just as well.
At least well enough for the level of quality I'm looking for. None of these are going to look good on like a high megapixel Reddit post of like, look what I painted, but on a table they're going to look fine.
So I have my whole, here I'll show this off, I have my whole Imperial army for Battle Masters here assembled. These are the 2 units that have actually gotten painted so far. 1 unit of militiamen and 1 unit of knights. 2 more units of knights here, and a unit of lord knights. I have 2 more units of militia. Crossbowmen. 2 units of archers, which have not yet been primed, and the mighty cannon. That's the whole army. There you go. I think the board, if it ever shows up, which I've ordered from a online maker of such things, should be about 2 foot square. Much more reasonable for my tabletop than the giant 5 foot square mat.
Well, definitely too old to be like laying on the floor playing games anymore.
Exactly. Though possibly also too old to be trying to paint 10mm figures. Eyes are not what they used to be. Alright. Now I like what I did with the basing on that unit, and I'm sad that it's not on this unit. Guess I can sealed.
So unrelated to painting, this week's stronghold discussion inspired me to finally sit down and finish writing out the Stronghold Wilderness Castle expansion I've been working on for OED. So
Exciting.
It's part of that larger project I was working on and sharing with Dan, of where I just wrote out all the OED stuff in one place. It's one of those. There's nothing in classic D&D that really tells somebody like, okay, but how do I make a dungeon?
Yeah, I mean, that was, I thought, the funniest part of the whole discussion of, that's a little, okay, the whole discussion around the strongholds in OED is that, of course, the books give you all kinds of details on how much it costs to build a stronghold, but, like, no indication of what that means to me.
Yeah.
Very odd. I don't know what to do with them. So what's your plan there? Are you running an OED campaign?
No, this is what I do when I'm not actively running a game. I think about the game entirely too much. So
yeah.
But I ran one online over the pandemic, and I'd probably get back into one using that, mostly the OED rules. But it's just a good thought exercise of like, well, what do I actually want this to do? Why do I want to have it in the game to write it out how it would work? So I think, hitting on that idea of explicitly saying, if you buy a stronghold in a castle, you can stop worrying about, ammo or rations or mundane shopping. You can assume your people get it for you before you go out on your next adventure. And flesh out those ideas. But I agree with Dan's take. That's like, this seems very Arnesonian, that got cut down to just the basics. Because there was a similar thing with the naval battle rules of like, wow, this is real detailed about like specific stuff I don't understand about sailing. I just want to know how long it takes to get somewhere. But that just wasn't put in there.
There's a fan-made Warhammer supplement I found when I was running Warhammer RPG. That was just a giant table of all of the city names and the duration of time it took to travel from one to the other by various means: boat, coach, walking. Like, that is so pragmatically useful, and I feel like the thing that um, no supplement, no map ever gave me. Just
Yeah.
how long does it take?
Which I think is funny because isn't that like supposedly how actual medieval maps were structured? Of just it was just dots and like how long it took you to walk there.
I haven't spent a lot of time staring at historic medieval maps. So this is the part. This is usually my first step in painting. Well, really any size miniature, but especially 10 millimeter. I heard once the advice of paint things in the order that they get put on. So start with skin, and then look at the clothing and consider the order one would get dressed. Paint them in that order. And it helps for like layering, right? Because here I am painting the skin parts first, and I'm just being as sloppy as I want to be. But who cares? It's gonna get painted over with the next layer. Really nice for skin bits with these guys because they're tiny.
I am just nervously trying to do the tiny little trim detail on this coffin without majorly screwing it up, and then trusting my washes to hide the most egregious mistakes.
Yep.
And then once this guy's done, he's going to get hidden in my wife's Spooky Town Halloween decorations. So.
Oh, exciting. Where's the spooky town go?
It just sits in the living room window, but yeah, so like a little Christmas village, except it's Halloween themed. But it's become a thing now where I try to find like what D&D miniatures I can just hide in among like the little town goers, and then she finds them later. So.
What? Had a thought on how to get the music back on. I don't know. You can hear it, William. I don't think it's going through Discord.
It's all right.
It's very disappointing that you don't get to hear nice royalty-free lo-fi beats. There we go. I'm sure that this is showing up wonderfully on the camera. What do you think? See tiny bits of flesh tone that I've painted on these figures. Oftentimes too, when I'm painting these guys, I will start to batch process them. So I'm in the flesh tone paint. That's what we're doing. So pick up the next one. Keep on. trying to remember when I painted the first the guys with. Yeah, I gave them all pants. Okay, maybe I should give these guys pants then. Got a couple guys on the stand in kilts. It's always the question of, are they wearing pants under the kilt? Or are they just, are those even kilts? Or are those just long tunics? Not sure.
I'll just channel your inner Bob Ross. You know, it's your little world. You can decide. Are they wearing pants?
If you want to be consistent with the one unit that I painted probably like 5 years ago now. I don't remember what decisions I made back
then. Having to touch up or repaint an old mini was always such a pain. It's like, oh yeah, that's a color I don't own anymore. I guess I'll have to try to match it, or am I just repainting over the whole thing?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Like the urge to prime these last 3 ones, I only glued the sand on their pieces earlier today. They are not ready. That glue dry. Alright. So, oh, you in some skin.
You know, these Celtic warriors, they came as one of those old-fashioned, sprue kits mix and match. So I'm sort of regretting certain gluing decision I've made now that I have to try and get in there and paint. Maybe I should have waited to put the shields on till the end. I don't. Too late now. I do need to think up a color scheme for the town guard, though. I've got a general like blue and yellow scheme for good guy guards and like footmen and that sort of thing, and I've got a red and black one for bad guys, but I need like a third faction, nice pair of colors. Any suggestions?
What did you say you already have? You have blue and yellow and red and black?
Yep.
Well, you haven't got any green in there.
Yeah, I was leaning towards gray and green, but tonally they're too close, so I need to replace one or the other with something. I don't know.
Something a different. Usually with green, I want to do if I'm doing a two-color, two-tone scheme. I want yellow. Or use yellow. Don't know if that's the thing you want to avoid. I don't know that you can see any of the skin on these Lord Knights. They're totally enclosed in heavy armor. As they should be.
And drinking through straws.
Yeah, drinking through straws, exactly. Ooh, wait.
I don't know if this shows up, but earlier this week I tried to get this column painted. Yes, I don't think it's going to focus very well. I tried to give it a impression of being like a marble column. So just the tiniest little like.
Give it the. Are you trying to do something to give it veins?
Yeah. So just basically layering back and forth with just light coats of the white paint there. I think it came out okay. All right.
Try to get my camera up higher.
I think we will go with the green and figure out. Maybe we'll just do some trial and error and find what we like later. But I agree with the green.
Any better on the screen or not? Watching the stream and wants to comment on the angles. Beginning and ends of my words are getting. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out the audio better. I would really like to know why Discord is not being nice and popping our video back and forth so that we can full screen it instead of this mode it's got us in right now in the grid mode, which is okay when there's just two of us, but what if someone else pops into the painting room?
Yeah, what is this? A stream for ants? We can't see. It's already tiny enough, Paul.
Yeah. Alright, folks. Appreciate anybody who's watching's patience as we figure out the tech on this, because this is definitely a new experiment. Definitely, I wanted the painting room to have a much more chill, social vibe to it. So I'm trying to get anyone who wants to join the Discord able to come on in and join us. A little painting. Turns out that's complicated when it comes to audio. This is where the mic moving becomes difficult. Having them already faced like this makes some parts on the background a little hard to reach. All right.
Oh. Important to stretch before and after figure painting. Alright. A little after 6, I'm gonna have to go start dinner. So this was fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
less
likewise.
problems next time.
Yep. Thanks everyone who
Right.
joined us in the chat. Again, we're kind of figuring our stuff out here, so hopefully, as we continue to do this, it will get cleaner. Until then, we'll see you next time. Let's see, what's today? Wednesday. I really gotta remember to put the schedule in front of me so I can tell you guys when we're gonna be on again. You probably know better than I do at this point. But I think we might have a little book of war coming on tomorrow night.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
Tomorrow night's Book of War.
nice. Nice.
And yeah, Matt Finch Sunday, I believe.
Yep. So, we'll see you all then, and have a good night.